In this module, we will talk about Munis HR strategy or choice matrix. We have discussed a couple of employment models and the criteria which can help us to decide what should be the HR strategy for that particular business or for that particular organization. As there is no one standard or one best strategy for all type of organizations, we would be looking for different type of modes of employment or HR strategy and see that how that can help us to understand how to manage the most complex resource of an organization, that is the human resource. So in this regard, Munis HR strategy choice matrix, let's see what it is. If you look at this Munis HR strategy choice matrix, you will see very simply that it is a 2 by 2 matrix. So in this 2 by 2 matrix, you see that there is something on the vertical axis and something on the horizontal axis. It is important to pay attention to the vertical axis and horizontal axis before you understand what is inside the matrix. So strategic importance of people in product or services offered, high or low. And on the horizontal axis, you see the industry profitability. Whether the industry profitability, overall the industry profitability is low or high. So these two factors will influence your employment or HR strategy. So if you look at that, when the strategic importance of people is high, however, the industry profitability is low. So the vocation model is appropriate or it is suggested by Muni. What is the vocation model? It maximizes employee involvement, appeal to vocational needs of individuals. Vocational means the skills and the practical skills required to do something. Acknowledge restrictions on pay because the profitability is low. So in the vocation model, you have to think about what you pay to your employees. So examples of this type of business is craft trades or the nursing. If you look at the nursing, in that occupation in different countries there are different structures. However, the industry profitability is low. However, the strategic value in these type of businesses of employee is very high. But because of the industry profitability is low, you have to consider about the cost of employment or employees management. When the strategic importance is low and the industry profitability is also low, examples fast food and examples machinist. Actually, when we are talking about that the industry profitability is low and the strategic value is also low, it depends on country to country. In some countries might be the profitability in particular industry is high, whereas the same industry in the other country the profitability may be low. So lean model that suggests that restrict headcount, simply it makes some sense and logic because the industry profitability is low and the strategic value of employees is also low. Why to pay above average or more salaries to your employees? So restrict headcount, low cost, income ratio, tight controls, low empowerment. So you don't need to empower your employees because simply there is nothing employees can do in this industry. For example, the machinist will keep on operating the machine. You don't need a creativity. Why to empower that employee to make decisions? So on the other hand, if you look at the strategic importance is high and the industry profitability is high. So professional model. So this is the employment mode is suggested by Mooney in that particular type of industries. For example, R&D, research and development scientists, software engineers, the profitability is high and the strategic value of the employees is high. What you should do? Develop high competence, commitment, focus on the development of employees and position as employer of choice because you need to attract the best talent from the market. If in that type of industry you are operating your business, you can't afford that your employees are not the most competent employees in the organization. So the last thing is that is another combination. Industry profitability is high, but the strategic value of the employees is low. So what you can do? It's a social model. So reward retain best staff, focus on continuity of labor supply, so there is no disruption in labor. Social rewards, example, the banking. If you people look at the banking sector, the creativity of the employees or the strategic value of the employees is not of that important as compared to whatsoever are the processes, because all banks are operating in a similar way, all tellers are treating you in a similar way, they count the money they receive and they pay, and simple all the processes. So the however the industry has a high profitability, but the role of employees is not that much. So in this sense, Munis model is giving you the overall prescription what should be the mode of employment, and in that particular situation, or this is a situation you are facing in your organization. Thank you.